I don't know.
Oh my god. These things can possess you.
Yeah. It's not good. But yeah, I think everyone needs to go check out all the Post Malone theories about.
I'd never heard anyone even bring that up until now.
What?
Like I've not even seen that video where he touches the box. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to check it. I mean, because the video's creepy too. Because they're freaking out. It's all like night vision.
Well, I've seen like when he's like, I just thought it was like some random ass basement.
No. And
they're like trying to talk to people, but because I don't think that I saw all of it, but I just saw like snippets of it, and it was just like, this is silly kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because he's just like getting scared the whole time.
It's Post Malone. Just having a good time. I want to hang out with that dude so bad. I beat at his concert once.
In your pants.
In my pants. We've told that story on here, right?
I think so.
I hope so. If not, we'll tell it next time.
We'll talk about it at some point.
Yeah. No, I think we've definitely talked about it.
I'm sure we have.
But here's what I'm going to say. I want to share a most recent haunting from our friends. Have you heard about all this stuff happening lately?
No, who is this?
Okay, so we won't say any names, but it's in our very close circle of friends.
Okay.
So over at a building on campus, it's supposedly super haunted.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay.
It's like.
Oh, are you talking about the picture?
The picture and then just the thing running up and down the halls.
I haven't heard about that.
Okay. So we have a friend and she was working, it was late, it was like 10:30.
And this is an old ass building.
It's like from like the 40s.
I know like it used to be like or I guess now it is like a counseling center.
No, it's the art complex.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it used to be an elementary school. It's an elementary school. And so so she was there, it was like 10:30 at night, and she was working on her ceramics. And she gets, and I hope I'm giving this story credit, and if I'm wrong, I'll tell it again later, just on the specifics. But supposedly, she hears something running down the hallways laughing. It sounds like a little kid. I mean, that's not that creepy to hear when you're in like a public building, you know what I mean? And it's like, I know it's a little later.
That late, because especially like knowing that like, especially then, no one is there.
I'm just saying, on the off chance that, let's say a professor had to run back. I mean, just trying to say, initially it wasn't that alarming to her, and then campus safety comes in and is like, hey, have you heard a little kid running around laughing? Because we've had some calls, and there's no professors up here. And then campus safety told her that they had been in the gym checking for the kid, and they went and they checked the whole gym. And then they were leaving, they turn off the light. When they turn off the light, they hear somebody on the stage in the back of the gym laughing, a little kid. And then they got freaked out, and they went to see if she knew if there was a kid in the building. And then that's the whole thing. And from her end of the story. Another guy, he was in the same room, not the gym, and he saw pictures just shift on the wall. Like just, right? I mean, isn't that what you?
Oh, I was talking about because one of our friends was talking about this fucks with me. Like my skin is crawling.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna fuck this up. But so apparently in this school, one of the students.
I mean, way back in the day,
had killed themselves in the bathroom.
They hung himself.
But what is it? Is it this? I don't remember why someone was like taking pictures.
It was a janitor. She was cleaning the bathroom and was taking a selfie.
Yeah, so she's in the bathroom and like takes a selfie in the mirror. Mm-hmm. And when she looks back at the picture, there's like someone hanging in the background. Mm-hmm. Like when they
we're trying to track down the picture.
I don't want it. I don't want to know that you guys have it. If you have it, you're gonna get haunted.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Please, I will cry. I will probably cry.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Whenever they sent us that story in the group, I was like, I'm about to have a panic attack.
Yeah,
like, you get that creepy. Like you well up a little bit, and you're like, I can't do this.
Is like I will say I feel like I'm pretty sensitive to those things. Mm-hmm. Like I really do feel like I am, because like I know that there are places where I can just get super uncomfortable.
Right.
And I'm like, there's just some bad energy in this place. And I've been in that building a lot, and I've never experienced that.
I've never been in that part. I've been in the gym before.
Yeah, I've been in all of it.
But also only for like events and like there are a lot of people around.
Yeah. Well, I think we should do some Sad Boys ghost hunting.
No. I'll do Sad Boys ghost hunting if we do Sad Boys Luigi board.
Nope. There is no trade. No trade there, sir.
I know, that's why I'm doing that. Because I'm not... Have you ever done like ghost hunting? Or like gone to haunted places?
Yeah. Yeah, there's this old church back in my hometown that was open 24/7. You can just go in anytime. And the old rumor is that there's a bunch of haunted places around where I'm from. I want to go do this soon. I don't know if you want to do this with me.
Probably
because it's not. Supposedly, this one's not malevolent.
Okay.
Sorry, I got sidetracked. We went to this church to look for ghosts. There was nothing. We just walked in and we're like, okay. It's just an old church.
Yeah, it's just creepy.
It's just creepy that you can go inside anytime you want because it's a 24/7 church where it's like if you need a place to sleep and you want to sleep on a pew, they're open to that. Because somebody comes and checks it in the morning and if you need anything. So that's cool. And then all the offices and stuff are like locked up super tight. But but there's this bridge where back in like the early 20th century, like right at the turn of the century, 1900s, there's a sawmill and it got washed away by a flood. So there's this bridge, and they say if you're standing on the bridge at like midnight or 3, or there's a certain time you have to go, but you can hear people like supposedly washing away underneath you, and you can hear them like underneath the bridge,
like they're like caught in the current or whatever. Holy fuck!
Yeah. Have
you ever done it?
No, I kind of want to, but I kind of don't want to as well. Because I don't know, I feel like your brain is so powerful. If you're out there looking for something, you can trick yourself into believing that you found something. I would rather experience something when it's just out of the blue.
I don't know. I would kind of like.
Creep me out. There was a car just drove by and it creeped me out.
I would kind of like to have something to expect.
Yeah.
Because if it's just like random, you don't fucking know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. There's a bunch of haunted places. There's one more I can think of.
There used to be a ton of places up in Knoxville.
Yeah. You were telling me about a Bible? There's an old Bible or something?
There's this... I don't remember where it was. It was like back when I was... like before I was in Knoxville. And there was... We always heard this story of like... There's one of those churches that was always open. Mm-hmm. And there was a Bible that stayed on like... The pulpit, and people would try and like steal it. And any time someone would take it, like they would be in like a horrible car crash or something on the way home. But then after they would like go through the car and everything, the Bible's not there and it's back at the church.
I don't know, dude. That's creepy, man.
We used to have there used to be a couple places in Knoxville that were like abandoned mental facilities. And
that's like most of the horror movies of the early 90s.
When it was like my senior year of high school, they were tearing it down. And so like so many people in school would go to it because it's like, hey, this is about to be torn down. Like, let's see if we experience anything or stuff like that. So people would like break in and like take pictures and stuff.
Did you go?
No, I never went. But I had a friend who took a picture with like the group, and in the background there was like a figure standing there.
Can you get that picture?
I can try and find it, but it's been years.
Yeah.
And I was like one time I pointed out to them, I was like, what the fuck is that? And they're like, oh my God. Like, I'm like, you're fucking with me. Like, that has to be someone, right? And they're like, no. Like, everybody, like, we have no fucking clue what that was. And there were like a couple cases of that.
Yeah.
Shit being in the shadows and stuff.
I don't know, man. I don't really like that stuff. I like my nice life. I like my ramen noodles and my mayonnaise and my Christian church on Sunday mornings and apple pie, and I don't like hauntings.
Why did you say mayonnaise?
It's super white. I don't know.
Oh my! White people love ghost hunting.
I guess I'm not in that camp. I'm pretty white, but I'm not a ghost
What would
hunter.
you have done if I was like, yeah, let's camp out in the art complex and see if...
I think that one I'd be cool with because...
Why? I think child ghosts are so much worse.
I don't know. I'm kind of getting freaked out. We've been talking a lot about
What if you do?
shit.
You're like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom, and you just see a little kid walking around the hallway.
Bye. See you later, Gabe.
You wouldn't come get me?
Have a good night, Gabe. I left something in the car, and then you just hear...
and then just
going.
laughter. And I'm like, this is it.
This is
how I go.
But then, like I said earlier, all you gotta do is throw up on him, and he goes away.
Yeah, but I don't throw up. That's the problem.
Yeah, you'd be done for. That's why we're friends, you know. If you were ever in a predicament...
just like grab your hair, and I'm like... just like waving it around.
The campus safety walks in, and they're like, what are you guys doing? Like, we saw a ghost, we swear. And they're like, no, you've been sniffing paint.
Eating lead chips off the walls.
Yeah, I hate it.
Sad listeners, should we go ghost hunting? Say no, so I don't have to, because I'm scared. I'm scared thinking about it.
Say yes, so we can go do it. I'll wear my Crocs. The kid will love it. He'll think it's funny.
No, I will cry the whole time.
I'll bring him candy.
No. You know what happens when you feed a stray dog? It keeps coming back.
Oh, that's not good. Well, I'll say from Professor
From somewhere else. From someone else.
They won't know.
From Parker's worst enemy. And they're like, we must find him.
We could do that. I want to do that.
I don't think it works like that.
Okay.
What would you do if you had a ghost? A haunting.
Like here?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to talk about it.
What would you do?
Creeped out.
What would you do?
I've gotten creeped out at this house before.
I think that's just a normal thing.
Yeah. What would I do?
Mm-hmm.
I would give some friends a call and say, hey, can I crash on your couch tonight?
What if it followed you? I don't know. What's the criteria for ghosts following you?
Well, it just depends on what it is. It's all in the categories of what we talked about in Bell Witch episode.
Sure.
And kind of today. So ghosts, typically they're attached to a place.
Mm-hmm.
Demons typically attach themselves to people. So they
and like objects.
Yeah. Poltergeists just depends.
They're just there to fuck with you.
Depends on how strong it is.
Do poltergeists actually want to kill you though, or are they just wanting to fuck with you?
Yeah, it's just deffuckery. It's just. Oh my gosh! I think we almost caught the house on fire.
Nice. It's just a lamp.
You might have to cut this part out. I'm sorry.
No, it's just hot.
Yeah.
It just smells like it got out the dryer.
Yeah. It freaked me out. We'll have to cut this part.
No, why?
Okay. Sad listeners, we almost just burned my house down. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's been a creepy episode today.
Yeah, people, here's what we're going to say. Anytime you got business, you got to finish that business. Because if you don't, you can come back a ghost.
Oh. I was so confused where you were going with that for a second. You push that business deal through. Mm-hmm. Make it happen.
Yeah. Because
don't
otherwise,
wait till Friday. Wait till Tuesday.
You're going to be a disappointed ghost. A disappointed ghost that's not making money.
Mm-hmm. No royalties for your family. That's why you're haunting them. It's because you're sad for them.
And now they're scared of you.
Mm-hmm. What a weird episode. What a fun episode. I enjoyed it, but I'm kind of creeped out. I'm excited.
It's going to be a rough night.
I'm excited. Yep. I need to go watch some of The Office. Something. What do you do to not be scared anymore? What do you do to calm yourself down?
Like when I'm scared of something, I'm like, when it's shit like that, I just, because a lot of just like weird things happen when I'm like sleeping or like trying to sleep.
Uh-huh.
And then I just very aggressively keep my eyes closed and don't look at the walls. Because I always feel like I'm like one day I'm gonna just like turn like towards one of my walls and something just gonna be standing there.
Yeah.
And I don't.
Well, there's always something standing there. It's just whether you can
shut
see it
the
or not.
fuck up. I would lose control.
Yeah, have fun sleeping tonight.
That's why we have alcohol.
Or NyQuil.
I don't like NyQuil. It really. I one time freshman year, I drank too much NyQuil because one of my friends was just like, "Yeah." I was like, "How much should I take?" And he was just like, "Whatever," and just like pounded it. And I was like, "Yeah, okay." And I tripped.
Well, yeah.
It was a bad question mark time.
Don't drink NyQuil. Kids.
No, it is a terrible idea. It was.
Don't listen to
It was.
Gabe.
It was a very, very bad time.
Yeah.
like
I think the most I've
so I don't
ever
really
taken,
fuck with it anymore.
I think the only time that's ever happened to me, and it was actually with you. It was one of the first times we ever hung out. I had taken sleeping medicine to go to sleep.